Hi, my name is Sam Savage. I'm the Language Department Chair and Latin teacher at Deerfield Academy. I taught at the SYA Italy campus in Viterbo for 2 years, from 2007 to 2009. And I'd love to tell you a little bit about why I think it's a really phenomenal and unique program that's a great opportunity for high school students. So first, as a class assist, I've spent my academic career starting in high school looking at Latin and Greek and all the way through college, but it wasn't until I got to Italy that I really was able to connect what had been an intellectual experience for me in classrooms in America with a personal experience living in an ancient town that has history dating back 2,000 years, where you can see the history and live it and experience it every day. No matter what you're doing, it's around you. You are immersed in it. And everywhere you travel in Italy, you learn to see those layers that connect you back across the span of time. And so all the literature that I've read and all the history and the politics that I learned about really came to life for me as a teacher and as someone who's really dedicated my professional life to exploring these ideas and to communicating them with the students I teach. It was really a profound learning experience for me, and because of that, I would feel like I was able to share that with my students and to give them a unique perspective that you can only get when you talk about something in a classroom and then walk outside, and on the way to get a coffee together at the bar across the street, you can see a Latin inscription and it might have the grammar topic that we were just talking about, or you can go on a field trip to an ancient Etruscan site and have a conversation about the way that the legacy of that culture influenced the Romans, and how we can see that in what's right in front of us while we're taking in a beautiful view and enjoying each other's company the same way we would in any school. But the school extends way beyond the classroom there in a way that is extraordinary. In terms of a language teacher, I've also taught Spanish, and I'm a chair of a department where we teach 5 languages. The perspective that students who take Latin, even in the US, get as a study of language itself, not simply the study of a means of communication that one culture used, but the means of communication, just the way humans interact with one another. In the program in Italy, where you're studying Latin and or Greek, and definitely Italian as well, you get a comparative look at the way cultures communicate with one another, and that's extraordinary. That doesn't happen really anywhere in America, in any American schools. It's very, very rare. And to be able to have an applied knowledge of that, both from the perspective of navigating through a fascinating modern country using Italian, but also seeing its linguistic heritage while studying Latin and ancient Greek, and then understanding the way the two systems of communication relate to one another, the way that they're the same and the way they're different, it's unlike any other academic experience I've ever seen for a high school student. And it's the kind of growth that can happen because of that engagement with language across the board, and their experience and the way they get to apply it is unparalleled in my experience in education. That kind of growth is exceptional, and I think it really sets the stage for any language learning these students will do in the rest of their lives. And that's, as a language teacher and someone who promotes the study of foreign language in this country, I couldn't be a stronger advocate for the benefits that this program offers students.